Hello, this is Roland from PMI JCM Realty Group, where we manage properties from an asset management perspective. So today I'm going to talk to you about an important topic. And I know a lot of the times when I come on these uh, videos and I go over these articles, I tell you it's an important topic. But I mean, seriously, what's more important than taxes? I mean, we don't want to pay it, but that's something that's consistent where we know there are two things that are guaranteed in life: death and taxes. And so when you have your rental properties, you want to make sure that you have a good grasp and understanding of your tax implications so that you can get the best ROI and get the best return on your investment as possible. Let me ask you a question, and this may be a little bit of a trick question, but what is the biggest expense that you have as a citizen? And the answer to that is taxes. That's something that's consistent, and it's more than your mortgage, right? When you consider about, how you paying taxes over time, and depending on your tax bracket, taxes can be very burdensome and cumbersome. And if you don't know how to manage it, you end up losing a lot of money. So that's why I want to talk to you today about 4 simple ways to manage your rental property taxes with ease. It's definitely something that's going to help you get a better return on your investment. And you can definitely work with your tax professional. A lot of tax professionals are not well versed in rental property or taxes related to real estate investment. So if you can find someone that does that, you should definitely look into it. If you have any questions about this particular topic or how to find someone, reach out to me because it's an area that I specialize in. I believe very strongly that the way that a property owner can make money or improve their income with their property is managing their tax bill, right? That's very important. And so the first tip that I want to talk to you about, right, is, or the first way, right, the first tip I'm going to give you is understanding how to manage your various deductions. Not everyone understands the amount of deductions that you have as a rental property owner. For example, mortgage interest. That's something that can be deducted, right? A lot of people don't know that. And when you don't know that, you don't take advantage of that, you put yourself in a position when you end up paying more than you need to. Mortgage origination fees is also tax deductible. So you want to be mindful of that. And there are a ton of tax deductions that you can take, but understanding what they are, working with the tax professional, making sure that they're deducted is definitely going to be something that's going to help you improve your ROI and pay less to the government and put more money in your pocket legally. Um, Understanding and knowing precisely what's taxable, right? A lot of rental property owners don't know what's taxable. Like, for example, if someone pays their December rent in January, that rent is going to be taxable for the previous year because it's for the previous year's rent. A lot of people don't know that, right? Some people don't know, like, knowing trading goods and services is also taxable, right? Understanding that security deposit is not taxable. So having those types of understandings is definitely important. Working with the tax professional to making sure that you're getting taxed only on what things that you should be getting taxed on and not on other areas where you shouldn't be getting taxed on is very, very important. If you don't study it yourself, if you don't know it yourself, work with a professional that does. And like I said, I can refer several resources to you, to professionals to you that can help you understand what's taxable and what's not. Knowing your depreciation formula. Listen, depreciation is so important, right? Because it can help you reduce your tax bill for the year. You start with your basis, you can depreciate, I mean, so much on your property, right? So, like your capital expense items, like your hot water heater, your roof. I mean, there are a lot of things that you can depreciate, but understanding those depreciation formulas and being able to implement that depreciation in your taxes is definitely something that you want to do, because when you combine the depreciation and you add that with the deductions, it can really make a big difference in your bottom line at the end of the year. So make sure you get with your tax professional and you understand your depreciation formulas. If I was your property manager, I would already have all that information together, so you wouldn't even have to worry about it. But if you don't have a property manager and you still want to take advantage of the depreciation, you can reach out to me and I'll connect you with an attorney or a CPA, a professional that will be able to help you with that. And of course, the last tip is partnering with professionals like CPA or a property manager. And I think I've been saying that throughout this whole article, right? The reality is there are a lot of benefits out there for you, and you can't do it all yourself. You can't know it all yourself. Make sure that you leverage professionals wherever you can, because you're going to be able to get a lot more out of it than what you're paying to get it, right? If a CPA charges you, 10 grand, but if they're able to save you 15, is that worth it? Of course it's worth it. Now, you may be saying, well, I don't want to pay him 10 grand, but you would have been paying 15 to the government if you didn't, right? Like, so you're getting 5 back, right? So you have to see the numbers for what they are, and the more money you can put in your pocket, the better. And understand this, tax season is coming and it'll be here before you know it. You can explore some of these rental property tax tips to help prepare. And as always, let PMI JCM Realty Group help with the operations, help with your tenant management, help with your marketing, and so much more. We aim to stay ahead of the rental property investment curve here in the Tampa metro area. If this topic about taxes is helpful and inspires you to learn more, sign up for our free webinar. Discover new strategies in how to streamline your rental property portfolio for maximum growth. It's a segment you won't want to miss. And it's a very hot topic that every investor needs to get right now, particularly with tax season coming up. You can also find management answers by joining our Facebook group to connect with other rental property owners interested in similar ROI success, exchange fresh ideas about tenant engagement, and address topics and challenges of other like-minded professionals. And should you have more specific questions that need more in-depth customized response, schedule a meeting on my calendar. And if you want to reach out to me directly, you can reach me at 813-333-9617. You can reach me by email at rcharles@pmijcmrealty.com. And you can always go to my website at rcharles@pmijcmrealty.com. So join the webinar, put a meeting on my calendar, join the Facebook group. And if you have any other questions, reach out to me directly. Thank you and have a great evening.